Hey gang, how you doing? Good afternoon. Hello, hello. Sunday and all that stuff. It is Sunday, right? Back to work tomorrow. Yay! Hey Rami, enjoy the housework. Hey Thus, Falk got the first. Well done, Falk. How are we all doing? What am I hearing in my ear holes? Shut up me. Why am I hearing myself? Why is the camera up there? Hello? Hello? I'm over here. Hey Falk, how you doing? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you are. Camera's wandering all over the bloody house, showing you me stairs. Aren't they nice stairs? They're lovely stairs. And look at the state of me. I look like a hobo. How are we doing today, gang? We all right? Hope everything is hunky-dory for all involved. Hey, Mummy Alex, how you doing? I've been testing. I've been doing more to my thing and my stuff and my junk. I have. Just gonna turn that down in my ears a little bit because that's ever so loud.
Oh wow!
All good here. Sister's birthday today, so heading out soon. Oh, no worries. Well, happy birthday to the sister. I'm very good, thanks, Falk. Yeah, I've been working far too hard. This is why we've not had any Doom gameplay. This is why I still haven't completed the Doom challenge. I'm making something that I'm really nearly ready for releasing. And I need to test it. I need testers. I need testies. Yeah, you heard me right. I need testies. If you don't know, I've been making an interactive goal widget. Not this. This is somebody else's work. But you see this over here. This is a follow bar for Kick, and then one that monitors like Twitch subs and YouTube subs and all that kind of stuff. Well, I've did my own. If I switch scenes a minute, this one I made this. This is my thing. It does the stuff. Okay. But yeah, there's quite a bit that needs testing. I'm just gonna drag it in here and make it a bit bigger. So this is my goal bar, right? This is a custom OBS source generated by a web page that I've created that saves all the settings, lets you do a load of funky stuff, and creates a goal bar. This is stream goals. Yeah, stream goals is what I've called it. At the moment, most of the functionality is there. I got stuck last night trying to make it so that you had the option of having the nice rounded edges like it's got now, or straight edges. You will not believe how fucking difficult that has been. Me and Stumbling Panda were on a Discord call just chatting while I was doing it, and it was probably 5 or 6 hours worth of getting fucking nowhere until this morning I had a breakthrough and got it sorted. And this morning I've been able to add a load of special effects and stuff. So this goal bar is plumbed into StreamerBot. And it monitors like the Twitch API. We use Kickbot to monitor Kick events. We've got Tickfinity monitoring TikTok. So hello over there, TikTok. We've got all sorts. You know, YouTube's being monitored, all sorts of things. Now, I don't know how much of the functionality of this is currently working. We have tested it previously. And we know that the Twitch events are working, and we're pretty positive that the Kick events are going on, like follows and subs and things like that. One thing I don't know is whether TikTok is working. So I'm going to ask the community, if you are out there, if you are watching, would you be so kind as to maybe open me on TikTok on your phone and maybe interact with me a little bit? Basically, what I'm offering is if anybody does interact and help me test all of this stuff, whether financially or just clicking a button to say follow, you will get a mention. You know, I've got a thank you page and all that kind of stuff, so you will get a mention in that. Because I need your help. I can't test it all myself. You know, I've got my account, so I haven't got anything else, so I need you guys to pitch in and do some stuff. But yeah, everything seems to be working quite nicely at the moment. What I need to test though is TikTok follows. So if anybody over on TikTok is willing to throw me a follow, I mean, you can unfollow me straight afterwards if you want, if you hate me that much. But yeah, I do need somebody to throw me a follow over on TikTok to see if it registers. I also need you to be vocal in chat though, because if you do follow me on TikTok, I need you to say, I followed you on TikTok, so I can look for the event and see if it's happened. I think that's fair, right? So we'll see what goes on there. Hopefully, be so kind as to throw a follow at some point. Like I say, it's all me begging people to go over to social media accounts that they might not necessarily use and throw me a follow. GlowPlus Modern UK followed the live creator. Did you just follow me, GoPlus Modern UK? I think you did, didn't you? Hey, Kenley. Followed on TikTok as well. Thank you very much. Hey, Lee, how you doing, dude? Right, so TikTok followers did not update, which is worrying. What is going on there? How you doing, Lee? You alright? It's obviously me. Yeah, how you doing? Because I called you a bellend. You did? Fucking cheap wanker. Hmm. So it's not actually picked up any of that. Yeah, it's not picked up any of that, mate. Which is kind of worrying. Let me have a look, because this is the kind of troubleshooting that I need to be able to do, because I just can't sit here and do it myself, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. See if the WebSocket client is started. I was not connected. I need to change that then. I need to change the let's change that auto connect setting. So I was not connected to the TikTok Tickfinity app through StreamerBot. So unfortunately that one didn't count. But if anybody else is out there and willing to throw me a follow, please do on TikTok. Or maybe because I called you a bellend, they didn't like it. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. I'll try again. Thank you very much. Load source. Try now. Thank you. Just did it. Yeah. And still nothing was seen, which is weird. So let's try something else. Why is that not being picked up? I wonder, but it might be because I've been a follow before it ain't working. Quite possibly. That is also something we need to have a look at. Let me just have a look a minute. I need. Right, what we'll do, we'll copy that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a browser source that's directly connected to Tickfinity. And then we'll see if anything changes on that. Oh, God. To calm down a little bit. Everything's happening now, mate. Let's just create that. So we've got this. This is a TikTok follow bar, and it's got 1% because the goal is set to 100. And Lee has been kind enough to follow. So I'm wondering if anybody else follows, is that bar going to pick it up? That's over on TikTok. And like I say, if you do follow, just throw me a message. Just say you have, please. That helps, obviously. Yeah. Yes, nothing is appearing there if anybody's doing anything, but like I say, nobody's actually telling me. Right, I'm closing this horseshit app now. No worries, dude. Yeah, nobody's doing anything at the moment, but if you do chuck a follow on TikTok to help me test this out, please let me know so that I can see what's secured in. We should see this bar at the bottom update if anybody follows on TikTok, and I'm wondering if that updates, why my bar isn't updating. I've then got a point of reference and I can see what information that's getting and what mine isn't, you know? But I do need people to throw a follow. This isn't just me, like, literally begging for people to come and follow my socials, by the way. I'm actually trying to test a product. I just can't test it myself because I've already followed myself. And if you don't want to do TikTok, then by all means go over to Kick and try the follow all the interactions over there, you know? Then we can test those. I'm pretty sure they work, though. How's everybody's week been? As well. How has everybody's week been? Mine's been very worky and then very, very headachy while I've been trying to sort this stuff out. I mean, I can show you on here, I suppose. If I open a new instance of it. So this is what I've been making basically. Let's move the gold bar out of the way just a smidge. This is what I've been making. This is Stream Goals. It allows you to connect to your StreamerBot instance and things like that, and it allows you to set certain goals for certain platforms and basically monitor them all live in real time, or it will when I've ironed out the kinks. It's a great big settings panel. You can set labels for each of your bars, all that kind of thing. You can set all your goals for Twitch and different platforms. You can also set your progress bar style. So the container can be round-edged or square. It can be round bar or square bar. You can have a starfall effect when you complete a goal and choose how many stars and what color those stars are. You can reorder the appearance of the bars. You can select and deselect bars. So if you don't stream on TikTok, you can just turn it off. You can change the color of those bars. You can change the font. This recognizes some basic fonts, Google fonts, as well as what you've got installed. You just input the name under custom font name. You can change the size. You can change the font color, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm at the point really where I just need to have people testing certain things. You know, if we wanted a square bar with a square edge, you just do that. Save for settings, go to your overlay, you've got a square bar with square edges. And if you were to get some form of growth and you go back there, you've got a square edge on your bar. So you see what I mean? Loads you can do with it, plenty of customization options. I just need to test shit. And like I say, people who do test stuff will get their name here. Matt, you're sending 3 likes. Thank you very much, mate. The problem is, Matt, I don't monitor likes. It's just follows, mate. And you're already following me over there. But I appreciate it, dude. But I'm pretty happy with how this is. And then I created like a how-to readme as well in the same style, so how to get it all installed and set up. And I'm just sort of building towards a package. More likes from Matty. Thank you very much, mate. Matty sending me all the likes. Are you like furiously hammering on your screen, mate? 107 likes. Thank you, Matty. But I still need follows over on TikTok, sadly. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's all going. You know, how it's all coming along. You can drag these panels as well and move them. You can lock them so you can't drag them. Things like that. That's all available. If you set these panels up and then bookmark this page, it will load with your settings each time and things like that. You know. Because all the settings are held within the URLs, and then it generates a URL that you can inject straight into OBS to get your bar in there. So yeah, like I say, just trying to get certain bits of it working. And while Matty's over there furiously hammering on the screen of his phone, I could still do with somebody chucking me a follow over on TikTok if anybody's available to or would like to. That would be splendid. Like I say, you can unfollow me at the end of it. I just need people's help with testing different platforms. Bored in Tesco? Can't help you, mate. Sorry. 362 likes. Jesus, mate. What are you doing, you lunatic? Actually, I think if I... no, it need to be connected to my stream PC. So the instance on my stream PC is telling me it's updating. It's obviously seeing those TikTok likes, but I need it to see TikTok follows. If I close this instance of it, and then what I'll do is I'll add a window capture. I know this is all thrilling content for you guys, right? Of stream goals. So this is the one that is currently on my stream PC in live. And Matty, if you chuck some more likes my way, everybody will see the message appear on the top right of the screen. He's closed it now, guaranteed. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it now, see? He's turned his phone off and fucked off. Thanks, Matty. Cheers, mate. Oh, there we go. See? So it's registering those likes from Matty. What it's not doing that I'm aware of is registering TikTok followers. And what I'd really like to see is this little pink box end up with a 1 in the bar. I've only set the goal at 10 just so we can test it. I know this bar is monitoring TikTok followers. So I just need somebody on TikTok to press the follow button so I can test that. And I'll love you forever. You'll get your name on the thank you page for this app, which will be hopefully spread far and wide to lots of different streamers and people who stream. Matty's going absolutely berserk over there. Dude, there's nearly 1,000 likes, you lunatic. Matty UK liked the live, and nothing happened. Lunatic. Yes, so herein lies the problem, you see, because unless I go around creating fake social media accounts just so that I can follow myself, I can't test any of this stuff to see if it works. Fuck's sake, man. Let's just pop that out. Matty's still hammering the button. And now Lee's at it as well. Think that's enough? Definitely, mate. Thank you ever so much. You've pushed the likes over 1.2k between the two of you, so thank you. But I still need somebody willing to hit follow on TikTok to see if it's going to work. Anybody out there willing to do it? Anybody at all? You'll get your name on the thank you page of this amazing thing when I finally feel comfortable enough to release it. Matty just followed the channel. That bar updated. It fucking worked! Matty, you did it! It fucking worked! Look, my TikTok followers has got a 1, baby! And then when the bar gets round to TikTok followers, we'll have a number 1. Look at that! Not on Twitch, Mystify! How you doing, buddy? Yeah, the TikTok I unfollowed and refollowed. Well, that worked, Matty. So, yeah, I mean, hey, Mystify, how you doing, dude? Sorry, dude, we're just testing all my shit again. So I can actually get rid of this TikTok follower bar now, because I know it's working, which is just mucking fagic. We know that TikTok followers works. And Twitch follows works, because Mystify unfollowed then followed. Didn't work when I did it multiple times, but maybe I was too quick. Quite possibly, mate. Because Matty's just done it, and it registered straight away. Quite possibly. Because it still says 2 followers. And we are up to 1.6k likes on the live, so thank you very much. But I'm chuffed to bits, because I know that works. The one thing I'm really not sure on is YouTube subs. I don't know if I'm ever going to get YouTube subs working, because YouTube subs is measured by total statistics. So now that I'm live over on YouTube, again, I'm going to ask somebody, could you pop over to my YouTube and give the channel a sub so that we can see if it registers your subscribe action or not. And again, let me know in chat that you've done it so that I can see if it's worked. But I'm chuffed that TikTok works. It's weird because I've actually got TikTok and Kick working, and they were harder, or they were supposed to be harder than YouTube. YouTube's supposed to have integration with StreamerBot, etc. If you need the link on Twitch, God, that beard is sexy. Thank you very much. It's not bad, eh? Let me know if you've hit the subscribe button, mate. It didn't work. No, it didn't work. Okay. So, I'm not sure how YouTube... Let me have a look. Let me have a look how this is set up a minute. Let me have a look. If we open Visual Studio, I don't mind you guys seeing any of this. I mean, none of it's too fancy. I can hide this a minute, though. That's a great big window that's kind of in my way of a load of information. Hang on. Yeah, see, TikTok followers worked. So. What I'll do, let's get rid of the file explorer. Right, here is, hang on, let's close this and open the most recent version. And what I'm going to do, I use Gemini Copilot and just say, can you tell me how this is monitoring YouTube subs? Or I'll type it in the right window instead of in a message on Discord like a twat. He'll find that hysterical, by the way, because he was talking to me. Can you tell me how this is monitoring YouTube subs? He's just giving me a thumbs up. Okay. He'll be in a minute going, what the fuck are you talking about? Right, let's just see what Gemini says, because Gemini has helped me fix a lot of problems and add a few features to this this morning, and it's actually been very, very helpful. Very helpful. Hey, Panda. Can you tell that message wasn't meant for you and it was meant to go in here rather than Discord? How you doing, bud? TikTok followers works, mate, so I'm happy with that. When the application connects to StreamerBot, it sends a subscribe request, including YouTube and the statistics updated event. Event handling: when StreamerBot detects a change in YouTube channel statistics, it sends a YouTube statistics updated event. The application's handle StreamerBot message function receives this message. So, function processes the statistics. Fuck off. I know. Leave me alone, please. I know you need updating. I will update you later. The function tries to find the subscriber count within the data object. Show me the power. I will. I need to see it. I will. Checking various potential fields like subscriber count. So. Right, so how often does it do that? How often does it do that? Because I think what it's doing, YouTube might not be able to update live. I think what it's doing is it's monitoring the overall statistics for my YouTube channel. So if somebody subscribes, like say it checks once every 5 minutes, it should detect that I've got one more subscriber than I had last time, and it should update it and you know, work that way. The application checks how often does it do it. The frequency of these events depends on how often StreamerBot polls or receives updates from YouTube, which is not explicitly defined in the provided code. However, it is likely that StreamerBot checks periodically every few seconds or minutes or reacts to changes in the channel statistics, triggering the event when a change is detected. Right, so what that all means is that as long as this is connected to YouTube, which it is connected to moi, it should eventually detect a change. I could be wrong. I could be completely and utterly wrong. I may have to create an action that feeds the information to a WebSocket instruction or something. Let's just have a look in actions a minute. Let's have a look. Oh, fuck off. YouTube. Yeah, see, that is just all that. And then triggers for YouTube. Membership. General, new subscriber. See? So it might be that I need to do a YouTube action that picks up on that change and throws it out to stream goals. So at the moment, YouTube seems to be the only one that isn't working. Again, if you would like to test other platforms for me, like Kick, whether it be follows, subs, donos, things like that, you will get your name on the thank you page because I need to test it all out. What I will do, though, of course, is Lee and Matty for throwing stuff at me. What is it, Matty UK 937, or is that just your TikTok, Matty? But I'll find you on Discord, Lee. I'll stick yours on there as well, just for a thanks for pressing buttons and stuff, in the same way that Stumbling Panda, you have got a thanks on the thank you page. Right. Anyway, yeah. So here's me big bar up here. Oh, it's behind a load of stuff, but yeah, there's me bar. And you know, the TikTok followers have gone up one. Are you Matt UK 937 on Twitch? You're not, are you? Not touching Kick. Sorry, buddy. That's all right. That's all right. Don't worry. I understand. I mean, Mammy Alex has already tested subs over there, and it did work. And again, this isn't me being crafty and trying to get more follows and subs over there. It's me trying to test a fucking product and seeing if it works, so that I can say, okay, this is ready to go out to the masses, so to speak. Because I really would like to release it soon. And then what I'll need is I will send it privately to a few people and ask them to follow the instructions. Yeah, nice one, Matty. Okay. I will send like the download package off to people and ask them to install it following the instructions. Do you get all the requirements? Does everything work? Also, YouTube seems to be a minute behind. Is that just them? Yes, it's just them, mate. It's just them. So, but yeah, YouTube is about a minute behind. And again, you know, that's why I was curious to see if the YouTube subs thing updated every so often. I don't think it does. So again, I think I'm going to need somebody more cleverer than myself to have a look at that and try and figure out why. Ah, Panda, thank you very much, dude. We just got the alert, and look, Kick follows has gone up by 1. And again, this isn't just did a Kick follow. You did, because it worked. You see? So that's awesome. Me Stream Goals control panels picked it up, and it's put it out to the bar in OBS. You see? But unfortunately, it is per session. You know, if I closed stream and reloaded it, I either add these current figures back in, or you start from 0 again, and I will try and find a way of using either URL storage or some other storage to save, so that, or do a check somehow so that next time you start stream it updates. I don't know. I'll figure it out, you know? I mean, basically, I use a goal bar for, like, per stream goals, which is why they're always low. They're always like, you know, can I get 10 follows in an 8-hour stream or whatever? So, I mean, other people might not want it or want to use it like that, but at the end of the day, there will come a point where what you get is what you get, because I don't have the time to develop it or the skills to develop it further than what I've made. If somebody wants to branch off from this and create their own thing, or literally just do it themselves and better, then by all means, I'll use your product when it comes out. I've made this because it just doesn't exist at the moment, and I just wanted one goal bar up here that covered everything. So I've made it, you know? And at the moment, We know that Kick and TikTok are working, which is just superb. We know donations are working because Divine Spirit did drop a dono the other day, and that flagged up. We know Kick subs work because Mammy Alex gave me a Kick sub. Who else subscribed to me on Kick, by the way? I can't remember who it was, and I tried to look back through the VOD, and it was taking too long, so I got fucked off with it. But who else gave me a sub on Kick? Because I need to add that into the thank you messages and everything, you know? Ooh. Okay. I'm tired. It's quite a late night last night. And lots of staring at code that I don't fully understand. So at the moment I've got my bar set to rounded edges and a straight leading edge, which is why Kick follows 1 is a nice straight edge, and that'll fill up the whole bar. You can have the reverse of that. You can have a square bar with a rounded edge. You can have a square bar with a square edge. You can do all that kind of stuff. One thing I've also added. Let me show you here. Because if I open this instance on this screen and connect it to this streamer bot that's on this computer, what we'll do, we'll go into the settings. We'll set up a singular bar for Twitch followers. Bless your cow. Bless your cow. And we will change the goal to no, we won't change the goal to like 3. So I just want 3 new Twitch follows, right? Steven says bless you. Hey Steve, how you doing, mate? And we'll make this one square with a square leading edge. Yeah, and we've got some stars enabled and all that kind of stuff. I'm really good, Stephen. I'm really good. We'll change the font size. We'll leave it on Inter. We've got to lock the panels in order to interact with that. But we'll make the font bigger, and we'll make the font red and the bar white, just so it's way off so you can see the difference. We'll save those settings. We'll go overlay. So this is our new bar, right? And basically, when you stick this into OBS, it will directly reflect this and what happens. Oh, you can't fucking see it, can you? Because I've got a fucking window in the way. Move. So this is our bar that I've just created. Okay, and you basically copy that overlay and you stick that in your OBS as a browser source, right? And then what will happen as people follow, etc., which is gold bar test follow. So we got 1. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it is connected. Why are you not working? Oh, because it's not test, it's simulate. There you go. We got 1. Right, and then we'll simulate again. We got 2, and then we'll simulate again, and we get 3, and we get Starfall. So if this is, I'll set that up again, and what we'll do is we'll add a page. So we'll add Twitch subscribers, right? Save the settings, go into overlay. This is now every sort of 10 seconds going to switch between Twitch followers and Twitch subscribers. And the Twitch subscribers won't have any information, hasn't met its goal, so there are no stars. If we add a Twitch subscription, still no stars, you see? So each bar is individual. This goal is complete, so you got the starfall. Good, isn't it? Make it a bit bigger. And you can change the color of those stars. The size of the stars is random. The speed at which they fall is random. You can speed them up, but I think that looks pretty good. And it's just an indicator to say, you know, the goal's complete. And these bars have got this nice sort of pulse that just goes across it. Good, isn't it? The square edges was actually Panda's idea, and a simple question yesterday afternoon. Hey, what if I want to use this, but I want straight edges, turned into me and him? Well, me nearly pulling my hair out over Visual fucking Studio, and Panda going, no, it's okay, don't do that. No, no, no. Don't set the house on fire. Everything's fine. While I tried to figure it out because the AI bot was being dumb as a bag of rocks. So, but yeah, it works a charm. Works an absolute fucking charm. And like I say, you can change the colors just by putting hex codes in for each star, and it will just use those colors randomly. Hey Rob, you're right, mate. Don't damn me. It's not my fault, mate. I just said go and look at cool bikes, and you did. So we know TikTok's working. We know Kick is working. We know Twitch works because I can test Twitch anyway just through StreamerBot because the integration is very good. So the only thing I've got to fix before I can release this is YouTube subs. I've got to find a way of doing that. Or do I stop recording YouTube subs and do I look at a different YouTube statistic? Took a bit yesterday, but it was great fun. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you enjoyed it. You made me fall in love. Rob, it's a nice bike, mate. You should definitely buy it. And we know Bits works, again, because Kat was kind enough to donate a couple of bits the other day. So, yeah, we know that works. So it is literally YouTube subs. And it's really annoying that YouTube subs is the one thing that I can't get working when it's supposed to have decent integration. Oh, there it is. That took a minute, Warlock, but thank you very much, mate. Only, one I saw only had 117 miles on the clock. Yeah, brand new, mate. Somebody bought it and didn't like it, obviously. So, how the fuck or what the fuck should I do to start monitoring YouTube? You know, if we go to my YouTube channel, this is peak content because this is YouTube on Twitch. I'm sure they're gonna love that. You can all see the kind of content that I check out on YouTube as well. Get rid of that in a minute. So here we are. Who's this cool dude? So yeah, I've got 66 subscribers. Right, that's all you've really got in terms of statistics on YouTube, right? Until it's monetized and everything. When I got on Felt So Right, mate. Again, really nice bikes, and it'll have the bollocks to get going rather than just being a bit flaccid, you know. So yeah, and there is no solid way of monitoring this subscriber number that I can find. Now, Benji, belt or chain? Well, on a bike, always go belt. And if you can't go belt, go drive shaft, because that's even better. Get me in and out of trouble, though. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Only as much as you twist your wrist, you know? Wow, that's awful. So this window hasn't updated yet, because this live preview that I've got open still says 64 subscribers, not the 66 that my YouTube channel is actually saying. You know? And it's also still about a minute behind. What I need to do, though, is figure out why the fuck Stream Goals isn't updating when that subscriber number goes up. And it could be because I've got nothing in StreamerBot telling Stream Goals that goes up. But I don't know what I'd need to do. I would assume you would need a custom... hang on, let me just check something. I would assume you would need some kind of custom command to say, oh yeah, by the way, that's just happened. Right, so I've just turned on a few things somewhere else for YouTube. Browser docs, go in there, hit that, paste that in, get myself a new window. Gosh, right, you look like you need some of my sexy bike subscribers for the low cost of. Hey, dude. I'll let you know if anything goes askew. Thank you very much, Roxanne. Wait, who's that? Who be that be? So far, audio and chat delay seem good on here. Awesome. Sorry, who's Roxanne over on Kick? Hello on Kick. Who dat? Don't recognise the name.
Who?
I'm just a viewer. Well, thank you very much for being here. Much appreciated. I know this probably isn't the most thrilling content in the world, but I do appreciate your input because I'm testing my new product and trying to get it sorted to the point. No prob, governor. Cool. Blimey, Mary Poppins, apples and pears, all that jazz. I'm not from London, by the way. I'm from the Shire. I'm like a hobbit. I'm Aussie. No, fair enough. But yeah, I'm from the Shire. I'm from the southwest of England, where we all speak like Frodo, and we all drive tractors, right? Because we got the Benji bus. Taking the Hobbits to Isengard. I remember that 1 hour remix. Yeah, we've all watched that for an hour. Hey, Rob. Right. It's just a little bit something stupid. So, YouTube statistics. Like I say, that seems to be the difficult one to figure out because there is no like YouTube API that is monitored in a way that they put that information out and go, hey, you've got a subscriber. So I need to find out where I can monitor YouTube statistics. You know? I have that tune as my alarm. Good man. I mean, it's guaranteed to get you out of bed, right? Absolutely guaranteed to get you out of bed. I'm wondering, though, lonely as a cloud. Amanda may need to change your colour or we'll get confused. Nah, it's all good. I've got a combined chat app that shows me your profile image, so I can see easily who's chatting and things like that between platforms. I'm just wondering, though. Because that's reading YouTube viewers. Been playing Doom 2? Nice. I'm in the middle, or I was in the middle of a Doom challenge. So I set myself the challenge of completing Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal on Nightmare difficulty. Before I open the Doom Collector's Edition, or the Doom Dark Ages Collector's Edition that's sitting in that box waiting for me. So, yeah, I need to get on and play that. But then I got this harebrained idea to make this gold bar that's being displayed on screen. And so, yeah, everything else went out the window while I tried to figure out how to make that work. Fucking hell. Well, that worked on TikTok. Who done a Kabbalah off? Thank you very much over on TikTok. But yes, that worked because we've now got 2 TikTok followers. So we know TikTok works. And we know Kick follows work. We know subs work. We know donos work. We know Twitch subs, and Twitch bits work. All I need to figure out is YouTube subs and how I'm going to monitor them either more accurately or more successfully. Because right now, nothing seems to be happening at all. Now, my chat application that I'm using also monitors YouTube statistics. So is there anybody on YouTube or that can go to YouTube that isn't currently subscribed to me and subscribe to me so we can see if it reacts? Do you have the mental capacity to figure this out? Definitely not. Definitely not. You really think anything works? Yes, actually. How's the web app reading the rest of the statistics, or are you using a WebSocket connection for StreamBot or connecting each individual app? Right, Mudlit, hello, mate. I am using so Kickbot and Tickfinity and StreamerBot for Twitch, and it should, in theory, connected via WebSockets, be listening for YouTube subs as well. But the one thing I can't get working, I was saying the Doom bundle. Oh, I'll have to have a look then. Roxanne, I will have a look. yeah, the one thing that isn't working is YouTube subs, mate. Basically, this is drawn very, very heavy inspiration from Chat RD, mate. I had a look at how that was doing everything. Benji, I'm bored and lonely. What do I do? Paint me a pretty picture. So yeah, you know, this Stream Goals page is what I've made, and that is essentially in the settings page, well, in the dashboard, connected to my local streamer bot. You see, and everything else is funneled through the streamer bot WebSocket. And everything else works. That's what I mean, Mudlet. The annoyance is, I thought Kick and TikTok were going to be really difficult. I believe the YouTube triggers for StreamerBot don't work unless you've connected Stream Elements to StreamerBot. Now, right, yeah, that's a good point. I'm pretty sure it is, but I could be mistaken. Integrations, hello, integrations, Stream Elements, logged in. And I'm sure... Do you ever go to your local curries? Yes, all the time. I always go to my local curries. Every time I go to my local curries, they've never got what I want in stock. They've never got what I want. So yeah, so I am integrated, as it were. I'm everywhere now. You are. Hello. Wait a minute. I think I know who Donika Bolikoff is. Yeah, I have. Hey, dude. You twat. Yeah, so I mean, Mudlet, I thought YouTube would be relatively simple, and yet the ones that I thought would be difficult are working perfectly, and the one that should be relatively simple don't work. I've got Gemini Copilot. I've asked it questions, and it says that it's being monitored, but I don't know if I actually need to create an action within StreamerBot to send that WebSocket shout, you know? I could be spouting absolute bollocks. You know, Mudlet, I'm not a coder. I've done all of this with AI, mate. This is you know, Claude AI and Google Gemini have helped me create this, basically. I've just given it the prompt and told it what I want it to do and what I want it to change. I have started, now that I've got 5,000 odd lines of code, I've started recognizing even more so what shit is, what it does. Weird way of texting them, but could you log in Stream Elements and send a test YouTube sub through one of their overlays just to test the pub sub? That's a good shout. It won't need to be the same PC, will it? Because it's just through to the channel, right? Stream Elements. Streaming tools, overlays. Hang on, activity feed. See, this is showing YouTube subs, right? I'll go. That's old gold bar. We'll go emulate. That is all Twitch, isn't it? I need something with YouTube, don't I? Won't I need an overlay that actively looks at YouTube? Because there's no emulation event for YouTube. Tiltify Extra Life Donor Drive. Page, cheers, tips. Sub, custom. If you've got your Stream Elements connected to your YouTube, that might be the break in the chain. Again, yeah, pretty positive, because, like I say, if I close that a minute, and close that a minute, and go back here, and go to the activity feed, it's got a YouTube subscription there. See channel settings. YouTube. This is just to get people on that can help out. Integrations don't need. Security don't need. So it's got me info all there. You see? So very strange. Like I say, when everything else works. What I could do is I could remove and re-add my YouTube account. Could you see a YouTube sub from today? No. I don't know if I've got a YouTube sub from today. That was 2 days ago. Is anybody free to drop me a sub on YouTube, please? Let's actually go there. So this is swapping over to my YouTube channel on here. The bot's in your chat. Activity feed is activity feed, but this is essentially logged into my YouTube side of things. So maybe we could try create a new overlay. Start. Emulate. Maybe later. So this is now YouTube in theory. So subscriber event on YouTube. Tip event. See, these don't seem to be doing anything. Not at all. Yeah, I was trying to test events now that I've moved over to my YouTube channel. Let me YouTube account rather. Now that I've changed over to my YouTube account here, I thought I'll load up an overlay and try one of their events, and it's not done nothing. I'm not standing up. No, go away. I'm gonna sit on my ass just for a minute. So curiouser and curiouser. Very strange. Could just be streamable. It's too smart to allow emulated events to actually come through. Well, I mean, you know, hang on. Let's go back here. Streaming tools, overlays. So I'm back on the Twitch side of it. And then we'll go emulate, and we'll go subscriber event. See, nothing from Stream Elements seems to be working. Oh, that worked because I just did a tip. So the tip one works, and we got a free lotion time. But the other like subscriber events and stuff don't seem to fire. So the tip event did fire, nothing else from Stream Elements is firing. Which is even more curiouser. And we'll have a look here. Oh, stream up and your warnings, please chill out. I know I've got to update something. You've got to chill out. I'm going to suggest to them that they change those warnings to like a single toast notification just to say, hey, you've got an update you can do, because it's popping up on StreamerBot, it's popping up on OBS. I get it. I need to update something. Please calm down. Hey, Sin, how you doing, dude? Nearly everything is amazing, thank you. Log out. Log in. Let the client reconnect a minute. See if it makes any difference. So that's all disconnected and reconnected again on Stream Elements. Go there, go there. Sorry for the flashbang. Can you set up test trigger on StreamerBot? Doesn't have to do an action. Just right click the trigger and click test. What for YouTube? Yeah, I mean, let's use the actual StreamerBot that is connected to a minute. So actions, add name, YouTube testes, group none for a minute. Okie dokie, and then the action, or the trigger rather, add YouTube subscriber. This trigger requires the Stream Elements integration to be connected to work, and it is connected. Because again, if I go there and there, it's connected. So then we will right click, test that trigger, and nothing happened at all. Action history, YouTube testes completed. Have a look at the variables. Trigger name, new subscriber. Hey, Ladder Insane, how you doing, dude? Yeah, all right. All the difficult ones work, Ladder Insane. All the ones that should have been difficult work, and the one that should have been easy, YouTube, is proving otherwise, mate. And all the new look and functionality and special effects that I've added yesterday, today, are now all working after a lot of problems yesterday getting something to fucking work. But yeah, it's going really well, mate. And it looks rather swanky. And, you know, here's my bar. This is just one I've thrown together for this stream kind of thing to show people. But you'll see the figures that appear on that bar are what I've got this session, so to speak. But you can now have a rectangular bar. You can have square edges, round edges, all sorts. Never underestimate the easy ones. That's what she said anyway. Well, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Everything else seems to be doing what it should be doing. I think that's probably where the problem lies then. Nothing to do with the web app as such, but more that StreamerBot can't even trigger a YouTube sub at all, because if that's what feed the web app makes sense. Yeah. But is that an alpha issue? Because I don't remember seeing anybody replying or stating that the alpha was having problems. And I also saw that Nate said that the YouTube quota and everything was updated. But yeah, it's the fact that I can't trigger a YouTube event at all, which is weird. Here's something. Hang on. Let's just minimize that. Where's that? There. And open that. Yeah, I'm just about to give it a go. We'll see. It'll either do something or it will cry horribly. In actual fact, Let's just wait and see what this version does. It's saying Twitch broadcaster account. Oh, because it's not. It's right. There we go. Should be. Yeah, so that's all connected up. It should have everything there. So if I go add this, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but just creating a quick action in 0.2.8 triggers YouTube. Okay, let's make sure stream elements. Yeah, that's connected. Now, if I test that, no. So that's 0.2.8, and I've just tried to test a YouTube sub trigger. And again, nothing's happened. And it shouldn't need an action or anything, should it? Peculiar. Test trigger. Test trigger. You don't need an action. No, I didn't think you did you? Oh, of course. Now my other streamer bot's thinking I've just started stream, so it's like, oh my god. Got all the first words triggering and stuff. Yeah, very weird. Action queue, action history. What I'll do, hang on a minute. Let's go here. No, that was somebody else's action with a YouTube trigger. Just don't seem to be working at all. Again, platforms, YouTube, account is connected. Very, very weird. Very weird. Yeah. So kind of stuck there at the moment, unfortunately. And that's irritatingly, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's stopping me from going, do you know what? I'll release this and let other people play with it. I mean, again, this isn't going to be something that I'll be updating frequently or anything. It will be provided as is, and if people want it, they want it. If they don't want it because it doesn't do what they want it to do, then they don't want it. You know, that's fine. But it's just getting that working. But like I say, at the moment, I can't, unless people go to YouTube and test it live, which they have done. We've had a couple of YouTube subs today alone, and nothing has reacted to it. Which is very strange. Very strange. Let's just have a look. Uh, Thing is, I don't think any of this is up to date, is it? Wow. Why isn't that loading? Wrong keyboard, Ben. I hate having two keyboards. Who have I just typed a message to? Nobody. Good. Docs. Two triggers. Documentation needed. Brilliant. Definitely doesn't seem to be working. No. No, I'm wondering. So it's not on a brand account or anything. And my YouTube channel is set as the default channel. Streamerbot is platform. YouTube is seeing me. It's connected and it's seeing all my previous broadcasts. Whoa. Mango, shush. Mango. Fine. Turd. No, exactly. I was wondering if it was. If I cock something up with adding my YouTube account, but I really don't see how. Signed in as that person using that email address. My channel is called that, and that's what it's seeing. Hmm. StreamBot's just crashed. That was, I logged out of my YouTube account and tried to log back in. Potion Pete, thank you very much for the follow. Typically, you did that just as everything crashed. 1 second. Just reloading StreamBot, so nothing's going to work until that reconnects, right? Right. So that's back up and running. Thank you very much. Kickbot is reconnected. So, broadcaster account. That's logged in successfully and it's connected. So now, access, I know. Subscriber, stream elements. That is still connected. I've reconnected my YouTube channel. Trigger. Nothing. Nothing at all. See at the moment. When I'm later, I'll have a test to see if I can figure it out. I'm assuming the Netlify app is not password protected. No. Shouldn't be anyway. I mean, if you want it for testing, Mudlet, I'll send it over to you. That's not a problem at all. You know, I'm grateful of the help in all fairness, because it's this one thing that is stopping me going, hey, do you know what? I'll send it to a few other people, make sure that the setup instructions and everything they need is included. Can they get it working and, you know, and tested? But yeah, that's genuinely, it's the only thing that's stopping me now. I'm happy with everything else at the moment, so yeah, that'd be great. I don't think I set a password on the app. Looks like it's good to go. It's just your StreamBot YouTube connection ain't working. Yeah, exactly. And again, until I know that it's working my end, I'm just not confident to go, okay, people, you know, you have it now. This is what it does. But when I can see YouTube subs being updated, that's when I'll go, cool, it can all go out, you know? So yeah, very strange. And I've noticed that for a little while, actually. Because I've been using the stream up widget, the minimum goal bar, that one. And that one has settings for YouTube. And I can't remember seeing that YouTube bar update in a very, very long time. So I think it's been a problem for quite a while for me that I've just not really realised. Would it make a difference if I could... Because I log into YouTube on my Google account. Do you think that will make a difference? It shouldn't, should it? Because my account is my email address and my channels are my channels, right? And I'm just getting it to log into a channel. It's pretty normal YouTube logging in now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's definitely logging into the Metal Benji channel, which is the one that I'm trying to monitor. It's very strange. Yeah, very weird. All right, mate. Cheers. Do you want me to send it over on Discord or something? See, normally when I'm sat here struggling with something, can do, but I'll remember the URL. Yeah, no worries, dude. Like I say, I don't think it's password protected. It might be. So if it is, again, just shout me on. I mean, I'm the same everywhere, so I'm the same on Discord and everything, and I'll send it over. But normally when I'm sat here struggling to do this sort of stuff, I invoke a VR Flad who magically appears, and goes, "Oh yeah, all you got to do is do this." And he's failed me today. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, mate. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. So yeah, I'm not going to bang on, but I am going to bang on. I am really happy with how this looks and how this functions. This total follower goal is just like total channel growth, I suppose. So it's in the settings panel, you can choose whether you go total follows or total subscribers or total donations or total bits. I've also got a moving goalpost mode that you can switch on, so you'll never actually meet your target. You'll always be one away. Yeah, I've added loads of functionality like that from various places. So, I just want to get it out there and get it tested, but I want to be sure that YouTube works. And it doesn't at the moment, which is really annoying. I'm tired. So yeah, I've started adding. There you go, Panda. You're on there. Stumbling Panda helping me balk the AI. But yeah, we'll get it going. We will. I'm just glad to see that TikTok followers works. And like I say, once I know YouTube subs work, I will then send it out to a few people with all the install instructions, which links to all the requirements as far as I'm aware, so that they can try and install it and get it working for themselves. And, hopefully then I'll be able to see if there are any problems or if I've missed anything. So... Right, what I am going to do though is I am going to shoot. Because I've sat here for an hour and a half trying to figure it all out. But I will be back soon. All right. Might be on this afternoon, so I'll catch you in a bit. All right, guys. Thank you very much for all your help today. Love you lots. Bye.